Yeah, something with gilded gold.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, I put on a bathrobe this morning because it was a little chilly out.
It was cold this morning. I had my windows open through the overnight, and I had a little breeze this morning. Maybe get the extra blanket out. Another cold night tonight probably too, and maybe even some patchy frost for a couple areas. I'll tell you about that here in just 1 second. Right now, though, it's nice outside. Temperatures in the 60s. Portland, a few clouds passing on through. Maybe a quick sprinkle this afternoon, but that's about it. Most of us stayed away from the rain. It's 61 degrees right now in Portland. Dayton at 58. Skamania 60 over there at Wine Country's looking good there at Dayton. And 60 for Vancouver. Just about all of us with those low-level clouds at this time. Western Oregon University. What about this shot? Look at these passing clouds. Very similar to our weekend. We had some sunshine, a nice complement of some shade at times, and maybe a little bit of rain, but nothing to really keep us from being outdoors for today. 59 currently in Hood River. The Dalles at 63. Pendleton right now at 59 degrees. 50s along the coast. Astoria at 56 and Newport 54. Warmer right here at PDX at 61. We'll be right around that ballpark as we go into our day tomorrow. So the next couple of hours cooling down into the 50s by 7 o'clock. I think our threat for rain is pretty much behind us now. Shouldn't be worrying much about that. 9 o'clock at 52 degrees, falling down to about 46. And some of us are going to be back into the 30s by tomorrow morning, maybe even the mid-30s. So satellite and radar show a little bit of precipitation out there. We could still see a spotty shower, but again, I think most of us will be on the drier side, especially if you're off to the northwest from Astoria down through the coast areas like Newport up to Lincoln City. A little bit of rain that could spark up will be right around the Cascades and maybe a little bit through the Coast Range just east of that, areas like McMinnville and even Dayton probably. So here we go. Here's the satellite radar from further view. A few clouds off to the west, but what's going to be moving and sliding right on in is high pressure, which should push all of this out of the way. So here's the big picture. Here's that high pressure. It's going to clear us on out as we go through the overnight and for the start of our Tuesday. But eventually this will budge on in and bring in some cloud coverage and possibly some rain by the time we get into our Tuesday. So far for our Monday evening, not too bad. It's going to be mainly dry again. Maybe a spotty shower for a few of us, but don't cancel any plans to get outdoors because it should be just fine, a mix of sun and clouds. Tonight we'll be falling down to the lower 40s to the upper 30s, areas like Salem, Hillsborough. Those could be the spots where we could be a little bit vulnerable and see some frost for tomorrow morning and some patchy fog. Everyone else should be in the upper 30s to lower 40s, but maybe an extra blanket or a bathrobe tomorrow morning. Here we go. Here's 6:30. Notice the rain is now pushing off to the east, clear through the valley. A few clouds along the coast. That's about it. Here's tomorrow morning. Sally will have it covered. We get to the afternoon. Then that layer of cloud coverage starts to work its way on in. So we start off clear tomorrow morning. Nothing to really worry about. We get into the afternoon. It's just fine, too. It'll be closer towards dinner time where we start to see the clouds roll on in. Maybe a few sprinkles out there and some light rain showers Tuesday afternoon into the evening. Wednesday's another time where we'll have more rain start to develop through the afternoon as more energy and a little bit of activity starts to pick on up. So Wednesday is going to be the wetter day through the week. Other than that, tomorrow's looking okay. Today's been pretty nice and comfortable too. And Thursday's looking to shape up pretty nice. So tomorrow morning, waking up right around 43 degrees at 7 o'clock, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy as we get closer towards lunchtime hours. And then the clouds really start to take over. Temperatures topping off in the upper 50s to the lower 60s. Along the coast, about the same, mid 50s, some sunshine for your Tuesday. We get into Wednesday, about the same, upper 50s to the lower 60s, and a shot for some rain showers as we go into our Wednesday afternoon. Your 7-day forecast looking pretty good beyond that, though. Here's 60s on Tuesday, Wednesday at 61, 66 on Thursday. The weekend, though, is showing signs of a warm-up, maybe even pushing into the 80s by the time we get towards the end of the weekend. So we'll call for some rain on Friday. I don't think it's going to be much, maybe a quick splash. We haven't had a lot of downpours really for April, but maybe a little bit on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, 67 degrees, so plans for your weekend. Get out there, enjoy it. 75 on Sunday. Monday approaching 80 degrees again. So
not a bad looking week.
Hey, transition month, you know, we're getting close to those summer temperatures. So.
Okay.
Thanks for being in for Kristen today.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
right, yeah.
It's good.
Okay, still